I thought I would never be on camera right now, but god damn it, I had to do it anyway. This is it. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm sorry. I had to keep on doing this. I had to do these right now. But I had to do it anyway. So let's get into it. The Man of Who. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, let's start off with a Blu Ray. Yes, a Blu Ray it is indeed. This is something that apparently nobody's ever heard of. Probably someone in the 40s, well, everyone in the 40s knew what it is. This is something that we already had in other physical media. You probably already know there is a 1978 film out there that you know, but I do not like it. It's notable for one scene that I hated the most. What is it? Superman. No, it is not the 1978 film that you will know of. This is the 1940s Fleischer cartoons that were done by Paramount Pictures. You know, Paramount, the company who made Airplane, and Airplane 2, the sequel, and An Officer and a Gentleman, and Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Mother Dearest with the wire hanger bathroom scene. Now, you probably already know this is the old cartoons from the 1940s. But wait a minute. There's already the 1940s cartoons on DVD. And it freaking was. And I'm pretty sure you will know these by now because you saw the DVD and I think you probably know what it means.
Now, the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons were put on DVD with this harrowing cover of Superman, taken from the opening title sequence of every cartoon ever. Pretty much something that you probably already seen before. And sure enough, it's quite a decent idea for using this image as the cover art, but still, it would have made more sense if they would use a completely different cover art. Still, there is a version that had Clark Kent on the front cover anyway, and Superman on the back cover as well. So it would have made sense if they had gone with this cover art rather than the other one that we originally got. And given the fact that they were originally a Paramount release, that would mean the fact that Superman would have been part of the Airplane universe. You know, these two films.
So let's take a look at it. The original Superman burst onto Blu-ray. Yeah, I think it is. Take flight with the original 1941 to 1943 Superman cartoons. Oh, 1941 to 1943. So this would have been right after The Wizard of Oz came out. These 17 animated theatrical shorts were the first to launch Superman from comic books to the screen. The pioneer adventures featured a Man of Steel battling mad scientists and giant robots, so that means there's no Lex Luthor in this one. 14 and Nazis saving two nations before Lois Lane. That, of course, is different from the flying around the earth backwards scene from the 1978 film. Newly mastered in high definition, these icons of animation look and sound better than ever. You can look in the back, there's I believe there's Superman there with the electricity. Lois Lane in a yellowish gold dress, I think. And of course there's Clark Kent, which is the exact same as the Christopher Reeve counterpart. And of course there's some flash of Superman busting out of a wall. And we got extras. We have Max Fleischer Superman speeding toward tomorrow, intense action noir filmmaking, a heroic soundtrack. Max Fleischer Superman changed the world of superhero storytelling forever. First Flight, the Fleischer Superman series, and the Man in the Myth Superman. That's a lackluster of an extra. Of course, we got an insert there. Of course, I can read it out. And 4, I can. Yep, good. Take the disc out. Of course, it's the frontside Superman, a version of it that was seen on the DVD release, which of course looks like this.
The cover art for the original DVD release had Superman posing on a blue dark gradient background, which is very harrowing as mentioned. But given the fact that it is the original cover art, it made more sense to go with a different cover as mentioned. And yes, as mentioned, there is a version with Clark Kent only and with Superman on the back cover as well.
Yeah, of course, it's also the same one that was used in the opening itself. And the disc itself is just red with the stars and all that. And we also have the contents things. These are the ones are from Fleischer Studios, which are Superman, the Mechanical Monsters, Billion Dollar Limited, the Archer Giant, the Volunteers, the Magnetic Telescope, the Electric Earthquake, Ben Zendre's Fault from the 1978 film. You know, the one where Lex is about to destroy California, and he has all these missiles set up, and Superman could actually destroy one, but not the other, so it causes Lois Lane's death. Volcano and Terror on the Midway. And for Famous Studios, which is one of Paramount's divisions, Jaffator's Showdown, 11th Hour, nothing to do with Doctor Who episode, Destruction Incorporated or Destruction Inc., The Mummy Strikes, Jungle Drums, The Underground World, and Secret Agent. And of course, we got extra descriptions for First Flight and The Man, the Myth, Superman, the origins and influence of this groundbreaking cartoon series, and exploring the tradition of the superhuman heroes on the page and screen. And if you look on the spine, we got the best WB logo ever. And for you know, I recently watched Wonka, and we got the worst WB logo ever. No, we need now is the fanfare. And the last one, this was based off of the 1964 black and white story, but it was redone down in color, but with a completely different cast. What am I talking about? Well, the original story was the Dalek Invasion of Earth. The film version is Dalek's Invasion of Earth 2150 AD. Started physics is Doctor Who, directed by Gordon Fleming. This is a completely different version from the TV version. Now, you may not know, this was the story that sent off Susan, and we got the whole Goodbye Susan thing, or whatever the heck that was. Now, the artwork is 2D, but the film itself is live action. Who knew?
And the original theatrical poster art from 1965, however, clearly features this random guy who was about to shoot you in the face. Yeah, that says something right there. Why didn't you just use that as the front cover art? Which they actually did. And yes, there is a version where it's the exact same thing, only this time it's the Doctor that's the main focus. Still, it would have been really ridiculous if that was the main cover art.
So what we got here for on the back, an exciting epic science fiction romp since Kim Newman. Regenerated in and out of this world, 4K, Dalek's Invasion of Earth 1250 AD, directed by Gordon Fleming, stars Peter Cushing in his return to the big screen as British TV most iconic sci-fi hero Doctor Who. So this is based on a TV series, like I said. The Earth 1250 AD is a desolate and hostile ruin of a planet crumbling at the edge of civilization, slowly disappearing into the darkness of space. For the future of planet Earth now belongs to the Daleks, a destructive army of alien invaders who have turned humans into cowering slaves. Meanwhile, deep within the London Underground, a group of resistance freedom fighters are planning on attack. But there is only one man who can possibly stop them succeeding in destroying their extraterrestrial enemies and take back control of a planet Earth. A man of mystery, a man of time and space, a man known as the Doctor. We got images there, we got Daleks, we got characters there, and we got ducks blowing stuff up. Extras are new, the Dalek Legacy Invasion Earth, restoring Doctor Who 4K, audio commentary with critic Kim Newman, screenwriter and writer Robert Sherman, and actor writer Mark Gatiss. We got Dalek Mania, interview with Gary Owen, interview with Barry Cribbins, who will go to play Wilfred in the current series, the original theatrical trailer, and Stills Gallery. And discard, nothing to write home about, just a normal blue disc. Now, of course, it's a follow-up to Doctor Who and the Daleks, which maybe you needed to get. And look at this. Do you see that? New setup here. So what we got here is Superman, not to be confused with the 1978 film. Like that cover by the way. And Dalek Invasion of Earth. 2158, the film version of the story that sends off Susan Ian Barber, which I completely forgot. This is the one that apparently is the film version of the TV story.
And of course, both the TV story and the 1965 theatrical film have some differences here and there. In fact, there were a total of 19 differences between the colorized film and the black and white TV story, which I cannot say anything about because it'll be way too long for me to read the differences. But I can read some of them, such as Larry Madison being completely gone and the original subplot from going to Bedfordshire being completely gone as well as the plot resolution being completely different. As well as Susan, just like in Doctor Who and the Daleks, still being a child for some reason.
So, I appears that covers it all up. And for God's sakes, just let me do my thing already, okay?
If you want to send some stuff to me so I can check out what you have sent, please send it to this exact address. However, you may only send some stuff that I am interested in. No airplane, okay? Because if you send something like this, I will make sure that I will tell you that I do not like this film at all. So make sure you send stuff like this, or this, or this, or this. And yes, even Airplane 2 the sequel. So make sure you send in to this address and I hope to God I will look at them. And in the words of the good old immortal named Connor McLeod,
there can be only